Good morning. My name is Rinne, and I'm excited to be with you today to discuss the U.S. Soy Sustainability Assurance Protocol and regional initiatives in Asia. Much of the discussion about sustainability and sustainable sourcing really started in Europe about 10 years ago. But since then, we have seen sustainability become a point of discussion in various markets around the world. We have paid close attention and tried to understand what the issues really are and how the U.S. soy industry can help solve problems and meet requirements. While attempting to answer questions from the supply chains, we recognize the need to formalize our responses and provide some assurance to our buyers regarding the soy they were purchasing. The primary tool we developed is the U.S. Soy Sustainability Assurance Protocol, commonly called the SSAP. The SSAP catalogs the federal legal requirements farmers who participate in the farm program must meet, in addition to the state and local laws, as well as voluntary efforts made at the farm level. The SSAP looks at the U.S. production in aggregate based on the level of participation in the U.S. farm program and the compliance rate from audits. It's important to note that every farmer participating in the U.S. farm program provides certifications of compliance each year and are all subject to audits, and there are about 20,000 audits conducted annually. Based on the participation rate and the audit compliance rate, the amount of sustainable U.S. soy is calculated, and from there, the abilities of exporters to provide certificates verifying the soy being purchased meets the SSAP. However, this is all a moment in time. A very important aspect to SSAP is the fact that we recognize sustainability is all about continuous improvement, and we must continue to find new ways to reduce our impact on the environment and at the same time remain economically viable and positively contributing to society's needs. The 4 directives of the SSAP cover biodiversity and high carbon stock. These are the regulatory obligations to maintain wetlands, grasslands, forests, and enhance biodiversity. Production practices. This includes those that enhance the environment as well as those that protect our natural resources while increasing production efficiency. Public and labor health and welfare. We have a number of regulations and laws that provide for protection of the public and workers. This is where we cover things like pesticide application safety. Continuous improvement. Sustainability is not a result, it is a process. Each year, farmers work harder to be more efficient and environmentally sound. Along those lines, we have established some continuous improvement goals that I will discuss in a few slides. There are several key metrics that help convey the story of U.S. soy sustainability. This slide covers a few of the key metrics that we constantly track: crop rotation, reduced tillage, water management, pest management, nutrient management, conservation, and detailed record keeping. From this chart, produced from the Field to Market National Indicators Report, you can see that there has been continuous gains made by the soy industry in the U.S. Every 5-year period, there was improvement, with the exception of the 5-year period from 2011 to 2015 related to irrigation water use. There are a number of factors at play related to irrigation water use. One is the 2012 drought, in which there was more irrigation used than normal. So this is a measurement of where we have been and where we are, but continuous improvement means we need to set a goal of where we want to go. Based on the year 2000 Field to Market benchmark, U.S. soybean producers should be able to achieve these goals by 2025. We should be able to increase yield by another 10% by improving the adoption of narrow rows and the use of cover crops. We should be able to reduce soil erosion by an additional 25% by increasing adoption of no-till, conservation tillage, narrow rows, and cover crops. We should be able to increase energy use efficiency, a direct economic savings, by 10% by increasing adoption of no-till and conservation tillage practices, thereby reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 10%. We need to focus our limited resources in research, outreach, and measurements to make certain we are achieving our targeted goals. This is what sustainability is: continuous improvement. The next few slides really demonstrate the importance of sustainability and how the SSAP helps customers meet sustainability goals and supplier guiding principles. As of May 7th, over 15.5 million metric tons of U.S. soy exports have been verified sustainable for 2020 marketing year. This is 39% of all U.S. soy exports. You can see from the numbers in this table that the largest users of SSAP are the Americas and the EU regions. This slide provides a comparison of the variable sustainable exports to the U.S. exports. As a percentage of the total exports from the U.S. to a region, the EU and North Asia currently have the highest percentage of verified sustainable exports. This helps illustrate how SSAP helps customers meet sustainability goals and allows them to differentiate themselves from their competition. You can see from this slide that the verified sustainable shipments have steadily increased every year since its inception. Last year, over 22 million metric ton were verified sustainable, and this year we have verified a little over 15.5 million metric ton. This provides a breakdown by soy products of soybeans, soybean meal, and soybean oil for the current marketing year. Currently, about half of the soybean meal exported from the U.S. is verified sustainable, and 36% of whole soybeans. As I mentioned earlier, sustainability is a process and not something you probably ever finish. By that I mean we need to continually evolve how we measure and communicate sustainability, just as our producers continually evolve the processes they use on their farms. This is good news. We keep learning more and we keep doing better. Just like sustainability is a continuous improvement strategy, so is the SSAP. It is a living, breathing process that we continue to try to improve. We have created the SSAP to allow customers of U.S. soy to meet the sustainability criteria present in their industry. We believe that the underlying processes used by U.S. producers sets a gold standard, and the SSAP provides documentation and verification of these great processes. We are proud to be part of the effort to ensure that food is produced in a sustainable manner. We thank our industry as a leader in that global effort. Our U.S. SSAP has been accepted by various groups around the world as a means of verifying sustainability. We are actively involved in groups like Field to Market, the Consumer Goods Forum, and others that promote sustainability to protect the earth and our ability to feed the growing population in the years to come. A few of the key achievements of SSAP is it being positively benchmarked by FEFAC and most recently recognized by the Tokyo Olympic Procurement Committee for the 2021 Olympics. There are several great and exciting regional initiatives related to sustainability. I mentioned a few moments ago the achievement of the SSAP being recognized by the Tokyo Olympic Procurement Committee. And then in addition to that, there is the use of the Sustainable U.S. Soy logo. This logo is a U.S. trademark logo that is currently used on various products in Taiwan, Korea, and Japan, as well as other countries and other regions, that highlights the use of sustainable U.S. soy in products. USSEC has also been asked to serve on the technical advisory group for the China Sustainable Soy Guidelines development. This group will provide input in the development of guidelines to serve as reference and guidance for Chinese soy production and trade. I hope the information provided about the U.S. Soy Sustainability Assurance Protocol is useful and will help you evaluate how it can help you meet your company's sustainability goals. I appreciate your time and I look forward to any questions you may have. Thank you.